Because I told you before that once you are here on this gross material world, you will be subjected to the natural laws. So the natural law is maintain your lane while you are called. So when he now dive into another lane, he was sent to prison. And at the age, he began to experience pain which he is not supposed to experience naturally. Had he been, he paid attention. He was expecting Jesus to come and save him. Because he had already prophesied, baptized Jesus, that this is the Onyani Okumakia. But when he was in the prison, Jesus couldn't come and save him. He began to doubt. He now said to his disciples, go and ask him, is he the Messiah or are we waiting for another? And I'll say, okay, I will not answer this your question, yes or no. What you are facing is what you brought upon yourselves. That's nothing I can do. You missed the lane. Then face the consequence. Note, a called one, a Messiah can misplace the point. But don't judge him. Now allow the people that sent him to judge him. Because once you judge him and they do something funny to look down on him, you will still be penalized. The universe will penalize you and still deal with him. But he will penalize with you because you are not permitted to curse. He said, don't curse my anointed or do my prophet no harm. You are not permitted. So John the Baptist couldn't be helped. He said, go and go away and then go on again and this in our force. When he had a bama name. With one with this message, all Madugo, Nakatama Bugo Mudia. Naturally, no one about the Messiah and Kumakia. But all Madugo Ugochitubelu. So on your can Kumakia. So yet no Kumune. Even if you are called. That we get some I called one. And when Messiah and the year foreigners here. Even the past called ones, well, they are foreigners. Kamara, Tumbon Basalo, the pacifier, the abroshin. Yes, the light of the truth, the grey message. He came with, he has foreigners. Yes, and partners. The flame of light, twin flame of light. They are called. From Maria, on the naming God. So many. Woman, one of these disciples, and the rest of them. It was all day. Now other world religions all over. So whenever a messenger is coming, depends on the work. If it's someone that was sent to establish a kingdom of Chukwokike, power block here on earth, of course, the person will come with other messengers and twin flames of light that will work with him. How they will come? They will emanate from everywhere to support his mission, to move from point A, point B, if the person is called to install the place of light here on earth. If not, but if the person is just called as a forerunner to point, to usher in the real Messiah, or to announce, or the person is a loner, maybe because of the nature of the calling, the person or message is sent to the person can come alone. But if it's somebody that was sent to anchor the presence and the light on earth, the person can appear with you, subordinate. How we can move from point A to point B. Then the same way, then I from the dark region. Because can they could be from the light, can they come and be for the dark region? That for the dark region, destroyers. Their work is also to cause pain, but they are from the dark region. They are not just mere human. They can come with some powers. Yes, and one of them, the prince of Persia. Yes, during his reign. Agwaria na gini me na eburu mmiri na atụ na Jesus kwụsịrị eburu mmiri o si gosi ebe eburu mmiri na atụ na akpọtere the dead. Yes, na akpọtere onye nwụrụ. Jesus kpọtere Lazarus onye nwụrụ anwụ. O si onye kwa ya wee the world they believe on ya bụ Messiah in his own right. And say yes. O si gosi onye nwụrụ anwụ na ya ga-akpọtie. Yes. You can go the book about the prince of the prince of Persia. He commanded one of his demons, guiding him to enter that dead body. And immediately the demon entered that dead body, the person rose. Yes. But the person later eventually died later. Now I'll say that now. But when he wanted to die, passed on, he cried and said, please don't send me back to the dark region. He later passed on. You can go and read his book. So what I'm saying in essence is that such a thing do happen. Whatever they are called, one is coming, depending on the work. If it's to anchor the kingdom of Chukwuoke here on earth, to build an altar, it comes with subordinates. But if it's a loner to come and do one precise job, the person can come alone and do it. But one good thing is that whenever they see each other, by the vibration, they connect each other, they know each other. That is why during the time of Jesus, according to the Bible, there is other messengers that came, and he told them that he is not coming to destroy the old order, but to make them strong. Thank you, because Eze-Ana make that Eze. Thank you.
Can you throw more light on the mysteries of creation and the true origin of man?
We call them the atheists. They don't believe name will supernatural beings. I'm talking about the supreme being, the unmovable mover. When we are talking about gross materials is like a 1/10 of the entire creation. The world have not seen the all. I remember when we are in primary school, secondary school, then we are told that name will 7 planets, and now it's up to 9. And I can tell you that there will be more discoveries. Yes, because machines, AGM lab. Yes, where you can limitation of findings, secrets on where they give. Mana in recent time, as in the 80s, 70s, mana in recent time, when we were more powerful machines that can see beyond the old version. So you can see that there's so many mysteries beyond human comprehension that exist on earth. But human beings will not know till reach to that maturity, and he places the supernatural beings to allow human beings to have first idea of what is happening, to have upper knowledge. So what I'm telling you today, some people will not understand it. Maybe in future time, some people will be able to mature to that level to grasp a little. So what I'm saying is that the entities and spirits were attached to the throne of human spirit. The throne of human spirit is one of them. It's a spark. It's a little spark from the whom God is. So that human spirit is a spark. We spirits are humans as spark for the throne of grace. So that spark, that is man, the man, I mean, not flesh and blood. Now, but when man is on that spiritual world, because the proximity of spiritual world, I will tell you that is kind of closer to the throne of the divinity. And Chukwuoke is light, Obi here. You cannot withstand the vibration and radiation coming out of the Ebube Chukwu. So no human being can have. I know that is why Paul says in the Bible, the proximity of Chukwuoke is so that human being cannot know all that is happening in the throne of divinity, because it's beyond human origin. Human being cannot comprehend what is beyond his origin. Yes, it's a higher entity, a mystic coming from a higher vibrations. We will be able to explain to you what is going on in the higher vibrations. He can only tell you what is happening in the higher vibration, but he cannot tell you what is happening in the throne of divinity, because he's not God. And God cannot descend in the throne of gross material, because he's diminishing who is existent. No human being will near him. That is why even if a higher entity is coming, he will take on form of humans, leaving the Ebube. We were associated with human existence. So in the spirit jams where human beings originated, but human beings are unconscious, because the proximity closer to the vibration of Chukwu Okepuni Mihenine. So they can contribute their quota. Do you know that even the animistics that have been here on earth thousands of years before human being was created, do you know that those elemental beings and the animistics have been living in this gross material, building pyramids? Now, if you go to our Bible stories of Adam and Eve, of human being creation in Genesis, Bible story is not more than 6,000 years. But I can tell you, go to some countries, even in Africa here, like we have mountains of Kilimanjaro and rest of them. We have some pyramids that have been here in Africa more than 30,000 years. Even the archaeologists prove that the bottom of the mountains in Africa is more than 27,000 years. And the human existence recorded in the Bible is not more than 6,000 years. Who are those animistics and the elemental beings building those pyramids? Do you think is that those pyramids was built by humans? No. It was built by elemental beings, the primordial men, and rest of all those caves you are seeing. They are not humans the way we are now. So they have been in existence, living here, maturing, getting matured. Some of them are maturing to higher beings, maturing those animistic, those animals, mature to greater height. So what happened is that at a certain time, then at a certain time of maturity, those animistics mature. Chukwu said, human beings, human spirits in the throne of spirit germs are not developing. Let me allow them to come down to the Kura region, the gross material world, so that they will become conscious of their existence, so that they will become meaningful and begin to mature. That's why human being was permitted to come to earth and they dwell in the midst of animistics. So animistics have been here. They are older than human beings here in this gross material world. So human spirit originated from the spirit of the spirit world. And when human being mature and join to teach here, he become a worthy ancestor. No one more, known otherwise called as paradise or the world of spirit. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that eye-opening answer, sir. Because of our time, we'll draw the curtain for today's program here. Viewers all over the world, we have come to an end on today's edition of Philosophy and Life. If you have any question based on today's teaching, you can drop it on the comment section or DM Ogbuefi Ezeana with the WhatsApp number showing on your screen. For more inquiries, deep consultation, Alpha, you can as well DM him with that same number. Ogbuefi, it's nice having you here today.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Moderator.
Thanks for your time. Before we go, any advice for our viewers?
Yeah, viewers all over the world. As you are following me, keep joining us in our social media platforms. Ogbuefi Ezeana, ugochitubelu, Oraifite in all platforms. Then we have Facebook pages where you can also join us. We have an ancient high priest and an evangelist. You can join us here, or join us in Ordinary Restoration Evangelical Mission. They are all our pages where we create time to teach about spirituality. Itinye n'aka n'ihe ọjọọ, chụwa aja maka na aja karịrị ọgwụ. Live a good life, have good longing for your own well-being and spiritual ascent. Let us pray. Ekwem, ekwem, ekwem. ekwere m na Chineke, ekwere m na ọ dịghị ihe siri m ike nke Chineke na-apụghị izi m ụzọ m ga-esi lụgbuo ya, n'ihi na ọ mazuru ihe niile. Obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya. Ya gazie. May the blessing of Chukwu oke pụrụ ime ihe niile be with you all. May you be protected. May you be blessed. May Chukwu nke Africa uplift you and bless you abundantly now and forevermore. Ya gazie. Echefukwara nọmba ị ga-eji wee nweta anyị 0805 78 37672 n'anya na ya screen now. Ị ga-afụ this number sample. Echefukwana na ị ga-share message a save kwazie for spiritual exercise and spiritual enlightenment. God